Okay, what was that? How do you make armies?
How do you make armies?
How do you make armies? Well, let me ask you a question. You know where the Russians keep their armies? Where? In their sleeveys. Oh! Well, how do you make armies? No, you do. Okay. All right. Question is, how do we make armies? Well, here's how we make armies. We have outstanding mothers and fathers, men and women, that want to serve their country. They want to protect their country so that, you know, young people like you can have the opportunity to go to school, to go to church, to go to, you know, downtown and be safe. And those people, your mothers, your fathers, make up armies. They make up armies, they make up the Air Force, and they are willing to serve their country just so you can be safe. Does that make sense? All right. See, you should be proud, and I know you are. Very proud of your mom, and your dad, and your brothers and sisters that are members of the Army, because they do a great, great job, and I'm proud of them too. Okay.
Where do soldiers come from?
Where do Okay, good question. Where do soldiers come from? They come from everywhere. They come from every community. They come from, different jobs, from families. Is your dad a soldier? Is your mom a soldier? Both of them are? Really? See, people decide to become a soldier or to become an airman, and they know that if they do that, they're going to be able to make sure that you have a safe place to live. So once again, be proud of your moms and your dads and your brothers and your sisters and uncles and aunts, and they are the people that are soldiers and airmen today. Who's next?
How do you make the Army obey your rules?
I wish I had the answer to that question. How do they make... Here's the thing about the Army, about the Air Force, about the military. We know that we have to have leaders that make decisions. And it's the leaders that make the rules so that we can keep our people safe. It's the leaders that decide, here's what the rules have to be to make sure that your family members that are soldiers and airmen will be safe. And then at that point, everybody in the military knows and understands that you follow the rules of the leaders. You follow the commands of those people that are taking care of you and protecting you. So really, what it boils down to is that in the military, we know that people that we report to, that give us guidance, give us the rules, are going to take care of us. And that's what we want to do, is take care of all of our soldiers and airmen so that they can always return home safely to their families, safely to their children. Is your mom or dad, are they in the National Guard? Your dad is? How about you? Your dad or your mom? Your dad? And you?
My dad.
Your dad. That's good. Well, as I said, you can be proud, very proud of your dads and your moms, because they're willing to serve their country. You got a question for me? Okay. Oh, really?
Will you ever run for a governor?
Would you vote for me? Well, maybe I'll know that. Oh, no, I think the job I have is the best job in the world, better than governor. Because the job I have is taking care of our soldiers and our airmen. And every day I come to work, and I have thousands of soldiers and airmen that work with me, take care of me as well, and take care of you. So I wouldn't even want to be governor. My job is better. My job is more enjoyable, and just coming to work with all these people in the audience really, really makes me feel good. So, would you run for governor? We do need it. It's about time we had a woman governor. Any other questions?
Emma, I think you had one.
What is your favorite sport?
What's my favorite sport? Good question. Well, I'll tell you what, I grew up loving baseball, and I always enjoyed watching baseball, and I think still to this day, baseball is my favorite sport. But what I really, really like to do is fish. I don't know if I'd call that a sport, but I love to fish. Do you fish? You do? You catch big ones? Bigger than your dad at that? No! I got to talk to your dad. What's his name? How about, what's your favorite sport?
Mine is basketball.
Basketball? Yeah, I bet you're one of the tallest kids in your class, right? Yeah, that's why you like basketball. You'll do well. You'll do well. How about the rest of you? What's your favorite sport? Soccer. Soccer's a fun game. And you? Basketball? Basketball. So we have 3 basketballs and a soccer. That's good. Well, I'll tell you what. I guess it's time to wrap it up. So, first off, I thank each of you for being here. I thank you for just being a part of this opportunity to ask questions. It's kind of fun to be down on the same level so that we're not, standing up tall and trying to talk to you. And so I really enjoy getting down and sitting on the floor with you. But really what I thank you for most is thank you for supporting your mom, your dad in the military. I thank you for taking care of them. And that helps me because they work with me, and we want to make sure that you have a safe future. And that's what it's all about. We want to protect your freedoms, protect the fact that you can go to school every day, you can go to church, you can go to the store, you can play soccer, you can play basketball, and never have to worry about being safe. So thank you. I appreciate the great job you're all doing as young members of the North Dakota National Guard family. And why don't we, okay, let's